Mark out Mania. Mark out Mania. It's Saturday morning and we're marking out on Mark out Mania.
Yeah, what's up, boys? How the hell are you?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, before we get into this, we got to wish Pedro Boyd, the master creator of Markout Mania, a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pedro. I'm sure it was fun. I'm hoping you had a good time. And what other better birthday present than Lucha Underground was delivered on your birthday? That's all.
Muchas gracias. I had a very good birthday. And yeah, I got to see not only Lucha Underground, which is a great episode on my birthday. Zeuxis was on the Mae Young Classic on my birthday. So
there you go. Nice.
She's my favorite luchador. So I was like, whoa.
You actually got a 2-for-1. There you go.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Pedro had a wrestling threesome on his birthday.
Oh, my God.
You said it, not me.
Oh, my God.
Hey, man, it was like a softball. Like, here, hit it. Okay.
But yes, we are live on the Markout Mania.
Yes, we are live, and thank you, Zeus, for joining us. I know Hurricane Florence was down there, but apparently you drop kicked it south, so good for you.
That's right. It is one of the great, predictions that gone completely wrong and completely elsewhere.
It's gonna pummel Greensboro. No, it's not. Wait, it's headed towards Georgia. Oh yeah.
It's slightly breezy, and I mean, yesterday we had some sunshine peeking through the clouds.
Wow. Yeah.
So, I mean, I hate all the, the wonderful people in South Carolina are getting hammered by this, and glad it's lost some strength. Hopefully, it doesn't wash out too many more things. They went through a lot of flooding last year, so thoughts and prayers, with people in the path.
Yes,
absolutely.
So
I got you and your family safe. Everybody's safe.
Everybody's safe. Everybody's
good. The Modelo wasn't ruined, so that's good. Thank you.
No, I'd already packed that away. Made what's left of that was. All ready to go.
Yeah,
that was first priority.
You're a smart man, Zeus. You're a smart man. I'm already running out over here, so I'm coming to your house. Storm or no storm. I'm gonna say, I know Zeus. Goddamn it, parts the way.
Right.
Noise.
I don't know.
That was the hurricane.
No, that was the hurricane. Okay, cool. I thought I was in a Friday the 13th kind of thing going on here. Like, there you go. There you go, Zeus. Good job. I heard that.
James, Friday the 13th noises. That's for what's it called? October.
Okay.
That's also kind of the way the Gangrel music starts out.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Gangrel. I used to love him. Yeah, he was awesome. I'm just
he still comes out to that.
Hey, Papa Cueto, this tip's for you.
He owns all that stuff.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, Gangrel. He when he went to WWF all those years ago and started all that, he had a company called like White Wolf Productions or something. And so he kind of did like a lease of his character through all that, because like everything that says Gangrel from WWF back then, it's all says like, licensed through White Wolf.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Smart man. Good for him.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Because, going back to Vampire Warrior after that, that would have been like a death sentence.
Pedro, what's going on, brother? You okay?
Yes. I'm okay. I'm ready to talk my birthday episode of Lucha Underground.
Did you want to mention something about CMLL?
Oh, okay. Yes, I'll talk about CMLL real fast. First off, he's not in the chat right now, but big shout out to Bean. hooking some of us up.
I'm
And
sorry I missed the stream last night. I was watching the Yankees beat the Jays 11-0. My bad. Go ahead.
you know, the thing with CMLL and those ITV streams, like I see this every year. They've done the anniversary show with them. People get pissed off because almost all of it is like real choppy and it's terrible. And then it works out by the main event. They get the whole thing worked out. I don't know why they continue to use ITV for stuff when it comes out like that. But anyways, my rant has to do with the main event.
So, it was bad.
Well, it has to do with the.
Who was the main event?
Okay, so
who was the main event?
Roosh, and
Roosh?
Barbaro Carbonario versus Volador Jr. and Matt Taven. Hairs on the line, apuestas. Cabellera contra Cabellera.
Nice.
So they were having a pretty great match. Okay, they were having a really action-wise, they were having a really good match. And then we're in the third fall. All this stuff is happening. Volador does this thing where Taven, Roosh, and Carbonario are like over the guard railing, and he jumps on the ropes, flies over, the guard railing, crashes into them, into the fans, all this stuff. It's pretty spectacular. Then Volador's supposed to be holding Roosh and Carbonario, so Taven can do a dive. So Taven does the dive. Roosh and Carbonario move out of the way. He crashes into Volador, and then he starts holding his elbow like, his elbow's hurt. Okay, I bring that up for a reason, okay?
Okay.
So then we're back in the ring. Carbonario submits Taven. Then Volador hits like the best looking code red Mexican destroyer, whatever you want to call the move I've seen maybe ever on Carbonario, and pins him. So it's down to Roosh and Volador Jr. So it should be real simple. What happens from here should be real simple. It should just be Roosh and Volador have like 3-5 minutes. Doesn't have to be that long. Right. They just have a little bit, and then Roosh wins clean, and everyone will be emotional, all that kind of stuff. It should be real simple, right?
Yeah, it's an easy finish, right?
Okay, here's what they do. They mess around for about maybe less than a minute, and then Matt Taven comes back into the match. He's already been submitted, so he shouldn't be coming into the match. He comes back in the match, and they make it look like he accidentally kicks Volador, and then Roosh hits a pile driver thing and pins him, and the crowd was like, "What just happened?" And then Taven is all yelling at Volador and pointing to his elbow like, "You hurt my elbow on that dive. That's why I did this to you."
Oh my God.
And he goes,
"Here we go, Vince Russo booking." Yeah.
And he's celebrating with Roosh and Carbonario. And we're like, wait a second. So Bean and I are freaking out. We're like, wait a second here. You just cost yourself your hair, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, and then Taven tries to run away. He tries to run away. Volador goes after him, brings him back in the ring. They cut off his ponytail, and then Taven goes to the back. He never gets his head shaved, right?
What?
He doesn't get his head shaved. He just gets like his ponytail cut off and then to the back.
You are not committed to the storyline.
And then they cut off Volador's ponytail, which was hilarious because they I don't know if the scissors they had were dull. They were like working at it for almost like a full 2 minutes to cut through his ponytail.
Oh my God.
And then so they cut his ponytail. Roosh takes some of the hair from both of them, and he goes to the entrance ramp and he starts throwing it to the crowd. And you're like, that's your trophy.
Yeah.
You don't give a fuck about Volador's hair. You're just throwing it away. And so then Volador and Carvanario have this moment where he, gives Carvanario the hair. Carvanario is super respectful. He takes it like this, the trophy it's supposed to be. And then Volador gets down on his knees and they start shaving his head. And so we're like, at least he's doing the right thing here. He's going to get his head shaved. They shave like just a little bit. And then Volador turns to the barber and is basically like, that's enough. And he goes to the back.
And this is why we don't watch CMLL on a Friday night, folks. They don't commit to the gimmick.
I couldn't believe it. Like, the crowd is paid to see someone get their head shaved.
That's a horrible finish. That's a horrible finish.
And none of it makes sense.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's horrible.
Oh my God.
Brutal.
It's worse because the match was so good up until that weird finish.
It just took away from it, right?
And I mean, like, Taven cost his own hair just because of like in story. If you look at this storyline wise, you're like, this makes no sense. But anyway, I'm not gonna go on forever because then we'll be here forever.
Brutal. But that's okay, Pedro. It's all good. It's all good. CMLL, you messed up. Pedro did not like that finish. Fix it next time, damn it.
That's a terrible. That's a terrible finish.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? It's bad booking. Bad booking all the way around. Bad. But this week, Lucha Underground will save us. The episode itself was okay. It was hit and miss in a few areas. I liked the episode. I'm digging the Dark Phoenix. Infused with he's infused. He has a spirit of Katrina in him, or he's Pet Sematary Phoenix. Who knows? But I thought it was a good episode. I thought that opening match was okay. I'm not feeling Jake Strong coming out. I did like his promo. A lot of people are shitting on his promo. I liked it. It was kind of poking fun at WWE at the same time. Guys?
Yeah, plus he doesn't want to, he's not trying to be liked right now.
Right.
See, I tell you, it's funny. It's like Sami Callihan. I hate Sami Callihan.
Why? But he's good. I like him. He's not bad. I like him.
No. I'm saying not because I don't respect him for his ability and dedication to the business.
Right.
I hate him because he makes me hate him because he's really good at being a heel.
Right. Good job. Yeah, he's doing his job then. Yeah, he's doing his job.
Exactly. He's doing a great job. It's like, God, I hate him.
Good.
You know when it's hard to hate him? When I see him doing all these great cooperation tag team moves in the Reptile Tribe. I mean, he is a very good tag team wrestler. He does stuff with everybody. Man, when he launched Daga into that cannonball drop kick.
Yes. That was hot. Zeus, that was hot. That
was awesome.
Yeah,
how do you make that move from Daga better? You use Sami Callihan as an extra boosting launching pad. I'm like, man, that's fucking cool. I mean, he's good. He's really good. It makes it hard for me to hate him.
Yeah, he's good. So how about Phoenix Dark? Is she infused with Katrina's spirit, or is he just brought back from the dead a little too early, or is it Pet Sematary Phoenix, or is it like another?
That is better.
Yeah, or is it like an outer space Phoenix? Who knows?
But I mean, we saw Katrina, breathe black mystical smoke into him.
Yeah.
So that's got to be part of it.
Yeah, he mushed Melissa too. That had to hurt. I was like, oh, Phoenix, how dare you?
Yeah, but that was a Katrina push.
Yeah. Yes. Good call, Zeus. Yeah.
Because we all know Katrina's love is Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
So her not being able to have him, she'd rather have him dead and then maybe being able to see what was going to, see the writing on the wall and, I mean, because she had to know she wasn't just going to walk out on Mil Muertes.
No.
You know, and him just go, wait, what? You know,
He's going to take revenge down the line. You know that, right?
because, right, but, I mean, he obviously was following her in the first place, because if that fight hadn't have broken out, he still would have been like, we got to talk about something, Lucy, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You got some explaining to do here.
You got some explaining to do. Nice.
So,
yeah. I think, you know, I think it's all going to come to a head. You know, I would love to see Mil Muertes with Melissa to fight Katrina. That would be awesome. I would love to see. Maybe not. Maybe not. If Katrina brings in somebody new to back her. And then, you know, you have the Mil Muertes, you know, he's going to get all jealous on, like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, it could be a mixed tag. Who knows? I mean, who knows? But I see a lot of potential.
That's an interesting point. I could actually see them doing that.
I see a lot of potential in the storyline. I didn't go like a few different ways. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. I like, again, you know, I do like the Jake Strong promo. I actually like that he was poking fun a little bit at WWE. I'm a wrestler, and the wrestlers beat luchadors every time. You know, I did like, you know, it can go somewhere. I mean, you know, again, it has potential. So
Pedro, have you any new Zero Cool theories, or
oh my god?
Okay. Have you been too drunk and full of debauchery this week?
No. I haven't been doing anything like that.
Well, he was having a wrestling threesome, so yeah. So who knows?
Oh my god!
Brutal.
Better than being Norval Austin, though, right?
Zero. So there is
damn Zeus.
There is a what do you call it? There is a Facebook group that a friend of mine has for wrestling, and I added Zeus. Not Zeus. Zero Cool. All these Z's. I'm turning to an old man. Sorry, people.
Apparently.
I know.
As long as that guy doesn't think I'm gangster, so it's good. Okay.
I added him to this group. It's not that guy. I added him to this group, and because my friend from we went to high school with, Don. He's crazy about Lucha Underground because I got him into it, and so Zero has been dropping a gazillion theories. So many theories.
He's our conspiracist theorist, man. He does it. He has all kinds of shit going on.
Let me see. I mean, to wrap this all up would be difficult, but oh my god, I'm trying to think how I can bullet point this stuff. He's had theories that, like, let me see. Oh my god, I'm doing.
By the way, he's in the chat.
He's in the chat. What's up, Zero? Whole Foods Gangster. Yeah, there you go. Whole Foods Gangster. Whole Foods Gangster. Yeah.
Let's see. Here's one. Next week we'll officially confirm or completely fuck over my theory. But I have strong faith that this time I will finally get one right. We are officially in a different timeline, because if Aerostar is completely taken aback by Phoenix's change, as in the way Phoenix is acting,
right,
is new to him, it means that this is a new timeline, because it was the same one, that none of this should be a surprise to him, and lends even more to the complicated as fuck theory I laid out on Markout Mania, where Katrina has now changed her fate by preserving herself within Phoenix,
right,
because the original her and the original timeline witnessed what Aerostar did. So next week, all Aerostar has to do is react to Phoenix in the way I predict. And I will have either hit the nail right on the head or am damn close.
His theories are like ridiculous. They're awesome, man. I think it's gonna be damn close.
Well, what about this? So I got to thinking about Marty dropping them stacks on Papa Cueto, and wondering just what he could have bought with that second stack. My original thought was he bought himself into the LU title match and it will turn to a fatal four-way. But while Marty is crazy, he ain't stupid. And putting himself into a match where he has to deal with 3 other top-tier contenders is not the smart move. Scott Steiner math does not give him a great chance. So, after buying his way into a shot at the Gift of the Gods title, I am thinking he also bought himself a way to basically set all the rules in his favor. A match type, Mariposa, special guest referee, etc. I think Marty steals the title next week. That's also from
Wow.
Zero.
Wow.
He's got a crazy one about Melissa.
Hey, Zero, who shot JFK?
I thought that was Kramer and Newman.
Yeah, right? There you go.
Hey, but before we go on with those things, what about we didn't talk about the opening match? Dragon Azteca Jr. and Ivelisse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. I'm sorry.
Fantastic match.
That was an amazing match. I think it was a lot of it was all Ivelisse offense, and it was Junior selling. I think Ivelisse is in the class by herself. Okay, I think she's an amazing talent in that ring. I'll put her up against anyone, and it was a good match. It was well paced. It told a little bit of a story. I liked it, but the best part was at the end where we get Exolicious, baby, and Joey Ryan doing their thing, and we have a new trios team. And yes. I'm sorry, but I can't get enough of XO. He's awesome. I love him.
I love him. Still don't like Joey Ryan. Still don't trust him.
Yeah, but you need that element.
I need that. Cop? Why do I need a bad cop?
No, yeah. As you said, Zeus, he did die by somebody. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Well, hello.
Okay. Hello? I thought we went dark for a second. Yeah.
No.
We're having issues all morning with this, but
Damn you, Florence!
Damn you, Florence, interfering. I actually like the Joey Ryan little, do I trust him, do I don't trust him? But you know what? It would be funny to see him as a face. It would be funny to see him in this trio thing. I want to see where it goes. But it was an excellent match, guys. It was a totally excellent match. I love Ivelisse, man. She can go.
She's been killing it with those, I can't remember what she calls the move, but it's the Code Red Destroyer move or whatever.
Oh, you're talking about the Sunset Power Bomb?
Sunset Bomb, yeah.
Yeah.
Like she does it really smooth. And then
she gets her legs under the armpit, and that makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
It's done well.
The jumping Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah, it does. It does. It actually does. Yeah.
I mean, I thought about it, like I mentioned on the CML show last night, because when Volador did it, it was like hers, but like super fast and insane. So
I saw Goldust do it once. He totally fucked it up.
Oh my god,
it was horrible. I think if you're tall, no,
right,
it's not going to work for you. You have to be of a certain size to do it. And to pull it off effectively in my book. And her and Azteca, they work perfectly together. And she pulled off the move perfectly. It was done well. It was a good match. It was a good opening match. And then we got a new trios team formed. And then we got Joey Ryan and his green lollipop now. So
nice.
But it was good. How about Mil Muertes and King Cuerno? How about that match?
Man.
Now
that's a great match.
It was a great match, but here's my beef with it. You can tell, and it goes back to my beef with Lucha Underground. You can tell that was a 40-minute match. Because as soon as the match starts, right, I looked at Mil Muertes, he looked fine. 10 seconds later, he's covered in sweat and bleeding heavy. There had to be about 20 minutes of actions even before that happened. And again, here's my gripe with Lucha Underground. don't do 3 matches and shorten them up. How about if you do 2 full matches? How about that? 2 full matches. Because I wanted to see the whole entire King Cuerno Mil Muertes match because it was a good match. It was a good match.
Cutting, missing out on things for the time and the whole roster. It's just like last year, when they had the Battle Royal for the unique opportunity.
Oh yes.
And that was like ultimately one of the things that took away, probably 15 minutes away from the Ivelisse Katrina match.
Right.
That was, a lot longer than it aired. So
I know LU has issues right now because it's a shortened season and the production and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But if it's possible, I would rather see 2 full matches in their entirety. I don't need 3 matches to show. I don't. I can have 2 full matches and a whole bunch of a whole bunch of vignettes. I'm fine with that. But I want to see the full match. I wasn't able to get to the temple this year. I tried. I tried. I was ready to fly across country. I was ready. I had plane tickets. I was ready to go. But I couldn't get it. So now I want to get that experience. I want to see the full match. And if they can't do it like that, then put out a special edition Blu-ray DVD at the end of each season.
Yeah,
all the matches in their entirety, everything in its entirety. Here we are.
We have been wanting this for so long, like a Blu-ray DVD release of the seasons.
Right, exactly, and could give the full matches in their entirety, everything, unedited, uncut, everything, because I want that experience.
Well, they said like in the Hell of War match, like there was like almost 15 minutes of in between like the second and third fall where Fox and Killshot are just in the ring on their knees, just panting and breathing heavy while they were changing some stuff up and doing, some, setups and things.
Right.
I
understand that.
Stuff with glass and things. So,
it could be some fancy editing there, but I want most of the match,
Right.
But again, I thought the Mil Muertes match was good. I thought King Cuerno was better.
Yeah.
Because he sold a lot of Muertes moves, and then, he gave right back to Muertes, and it was good because, it was believable.
Yeah, they're both really good. I mean,
they are, man. They're
both really good at what they do. I mean, that's no lie right there.
How about Marty Elias getting the bump? I love that. First one bump, bang, that was hot.
The referees are actually fairly well treated by these, luchadors overall, I think.
Yeah, you know what, Zeus? It's awesome how they work them into the match. Unlike AAA, where they act like idiots and don't know how to count to 3 because of a missed spot. Excuse me. But, I like the way it's worked into that match. It's awesome. It's good stuff. I mean, you hear King Cuerno looking at Mil Muertes talking about, did you eat the last slice of pizza? No, I didn't eat the last slice of pizza. Marty Elias ate the last slice of pizza. All right, so let's beat him up. That was awesome. Loved it. I thought it was a good match.
Yeah. And then now it's going to be, King Cuerno versus Mil Muertes versus Pentagon for the title next week. So that should be very interesting.
Cero miedo.
Oh, okay, Pedro. I don't want to get you upset because it's still your birthday.
No, it's fine.
I don't want to get you upset. I don't want to get you upset here because I know you love Pentagon, but I mean, is it bad if we see a Mil Muertes title run?
I'm expecting Penta to lose it sometime in the near future. I think, although I think it is going to be Marty, but I don't know about this.
That would be kind of.
I think it will be Marty.
I want to see Muertes with the strap. I do.
Yeah, I'd like to see that again.
Yeah.
I mean, but
without Katrina,
we need more. We need more. See, that's one of the things that just this damn short ass season. It's like I love Marty vignettes.
yeah, they were awesome. Last year, he was the heel of the year. He was the heel of the year last year. He made season 3.
we haven't hardly gotten to see the poor guy this year.
I mean, his
Yeah, I
vignettes
know.
actually made season 3, in my opinion. I loved his vignettes last year.
I'm basing this.
He was a creepy bastard.
I'm
Yeah,
basing this.
so is Mariposa.
Yeah. Dirty, slutty little bitch. Yeah.
I'm just basing this off of thinking of, just reading the editing. Okay, just reading like little things they've done, like his reaction to when he got his arm broke. That one vignette, the thing we saw at the end of this episode. Just to me, I see the pieces like tying together, and it goes to like say last week with Hernandez coming after Pence because he broke his arm or whatever. It's like
crush. Get the hell out of
these
here.
things aren't there for no reason. Like they're there.
Only
for a reason.
Exoricious could wear velvet. Get out of here, Hernandez. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's why I think it's going to be Marty that
Really?
ends the title reign, but I could be wrong. Yeah,
No,
this is my prediction.
it's not a bad look if they put, it's not a bad look if they put the strap on Marty. It's not a bad look. It's not. I think it could be a good run too. But I would like to see Muertes get it one more time and just really go on a run.
Oh yeah.
He'll beat the shit out of everybody. Because he's so enraged after this whole Katrina thing, and then he comes back, and here comes Melissa Santos on his side, and then here comes Katrina in a new red dress and a new somebody, and then she brings somebody else in the mask, and who knows, Good stuff. That's why I just gotta love LU.
Hey, but speaking about Marty and Melissa, I have to tell you this other theory Zero Cool had. Because you have to hear this.
Zero's awesome. Hey, who shot JR? Who shot JR, Zero?
So here we go.
Old school Dallas for people who don't know. Old school Dallas. So you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes. Everyone knows who shot JR.
Yeah.
Well, I say everyone.
Well, yeah, easy.
Us old folks don't know. Okay. Here we go. This is not based on anything, but more something I would like to see now that LU has started dipping into timey-wimey time travel.
Oh, yeah.
What if LU pulls a cable where, say, Melissa's daughter from, like, say, 25 years in the future, played by, I don't know, let's say Shotzi Blackheart, comes back to save her mother from being killed? Because in this daughter's timeline, Melissa died. But the twist is it was Aerostar who killed her in the future. Just something off the top of my head. And another twist.
That is awesome, Pedro. That is awesome.
Can be she never reveals who her father is. And to crank up the wacky in this timeline, Marty is her father. But it is never said. But there could be hints like her favorite animal insect is a moth. Again, not based on a theory, just something I cooked up and sounded interesting to me for LU to eventually pull off.
I like that. Pedro, I like that. That's good. I like that.
It's not mine. It's Zero Cool.
Oh, it is Zero Cool? Yeah,
Zero's theory.
Zero, you're killing it with the theories, man. He's giving me a headache. Zeus, man, I got a headache like you.
I'm aneurysming as we speak.
Ooh, I'm gonna pop a vein in my head. Oh, Zero, that was awesome. He pulled a cable. I like that.
He also had one about Dario still being alive, and us and Mama Cueto being revived, and discussion about who would play Mama Cueto. But we'll leave that for the Melissa one. Is enough of a
head scratcher.
Where in the hell is Mom of Havoc? That's what I want to know.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I mean, she can't cook because all she's making is pizza rolls. So
that'd be kind of hot. Though. I would like to see that. I like that.
I mean, that would be a great cooking show. Like like pizza roll lasagna. It's like a row of noodles and meat sauce, and then pizza rolls, and then noodles and sauce. And cheese.
No.
Live on HLN.
Oh, that sounds nasty,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or you could take like a a row of pizza rolls and then put them in a tortilla with some salsa, some sour cream, lettuce,
Jesus,
I mean, that'd be disgusting too.
I got 2 words for you: Pepto Bismol. Okay, that's like, oh my god, heartburn city right there. Woo.
I mean, you may as well just take that, and just put it straight in the toilet because that's where it's
Oh
going.
my god! I saw something once with someone taking a hot pocket and putting it on like spaghetti noodles, or no, they put it on ramen. They put it on ramen noodles. Was what they put it on.
Oh,
Ugh.
Oh
that's
my
disgusting.
god! Exactly.
Oh.
I'm getting bubble guts just thinking about that.
Maybe we should change the topic.
Yeah, I think it's time we change the topic. Yes, please. Oh my god. Oh. Now I'm picturing Zeus getting bubble guts. No, not a good look. No, especially after his pre-show stories. You know. Oh.
Come on now.
I don't want to hear anything else about the Midnight Express, Zeus. Okay, no more.
That's right. You don't.
No, I don't. All right, gentlemen.
Let me give a shout out real quick here. Wrestlecade.
Oh yeah.
It's the biggest fan convention weekend in the Southeast. Clearly, definitely one of the biggest independent wrestling events in the whole year, and happens this year's the 7th year that the guys are having it. Winston-Salem, North Carolina, the Benton Convention Center, Thanksgiving weekend. They took over the Thanksgiving weekend professional wrestling time slot, and it's great to have them. It's a great show, and
sounds good.
Yeah, and so the guy that
you gotta give us an updated card, Zeus.
Right. So the guy that started all this is a guy that also happens to own a used car lot. Mm-hmm. And you go, okay, well, this guy that owns a used car lot, who I actually bought a van from about 10, 11 years ago. Oh, but this guy's always been a huge pro wrestling fan, and he's also the guy that started AML wrestling, and he started with a bunch of really good, hardworking people the Wrestlecade. And sometimes you don't think, it's like, all right, well, this guy has been this entrenched in Southern wrestling, NWA, and all that, everything else, for the last 30, 40 years. You don't think that this guy's got a great, finger on the pulse of wrestling, but he does. Right. Because he's always brought us, lots of great Lucha Underground stars. And so this year, it's literally like half the roster of LU is going to be there. I mean, they just made a first announcement for a match. Friday night is what's called the Showcase of Champions. And Killshot is the champion in this one company. He's defending his title that Friday night against Son of Havoc. Mm-hmm. So that's one great match. Johnny Mundo is going to be there. Marty the Moth is going to be there for the first time. Taya, like I said, Matt Cross, Shane Strickland, Vampiro.
Great.
Technically, Hoobie's not Lucha Underground, but Hoobie's going to be there.
The Juice.
The Juice. It's
a who's who. It's a who's who.
It really is. I mean, we're literally. Jack Swagger's going to be there. Like I said, it's literally like half the damn roster.
That's awesome, man. It sounds like it's going to be a great show.
Yeah. So, if you don't, it's ridiculously cheap. And they said that they listened to the fans from last year, how and they're actually going to utilize more of the convention area for the guests, and not for, they're not going to have wrestling in the middle of it like they have in the past. So I think that's great. You know, PJ Black's going to be there.
Or they're gonna use, or they're gonna do a huge meet and greet and everything.
Yes, that's the thing is the Saturday morning Wrestlecade is from like 10 to 4 is meet and greet with stars of today and stars of yesterday. Like King Kong Bundy is going to be there, Kane is going to be there, Terry Runnels,
I might have
Edge.
to make a little. I might have to make it go on a little road trip. Holy shit!
Yeah, Edge is going to be there. Rock and Roll Express. Last year, Midnight Express was there.
Cool.
I mean, it just tons of great people. It's like it's been like over 150 guests, and it just mind boggling. Especially when you have like the Boogeyman 10 feet away from the Boogie Woogie Man. So
that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So it's a great show. I just can't say enough about it. And so if we try this year, that Saturday morning, I'll be at Wrestlecade.
Whoa.
So I should be able to break in to the show with you guys a little bit and give you some
live from Wrestlecade. Live from Wrestlecade. Oh, I like that, Zeus. Good job, brother. I like that.
Wrestlecade.
Live from Wrestlecade.
So won't be anybody else won't be doing what we're doing come Thanksgiving weekend.
Wow.
Live from Wrestlecade. Our hot roving reporter on the scene.
And I can fake, I can do the fake hurricane lead.
This is John Johnson from KLBC. Nice, Zeus. That sounds good, bro.
Yeah. So that sounds
awesome.
Check out
you definitely got to give us all the details and everything. If it's being streamed, if it's being streamed, then you'll have. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. See, like I said, in the morning is the meet and greet, and in the evening they have a big wrestling show. Last year the main event was Jack.
I might have to come up there, Zeus.
Yeah, last year the main event was Jack Swagger versus Johnny Mundo versus Eli Drake for the Impact World title.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then the co-main event was Ivelisse versus Taya in a no DQ match.
Yeah.
That was.
I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, everybody was talking about that match. Yeah, everybody was talking about that match. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there was another great match that was super crazy. Juventud and I can't remember who else against PJ Black, Willie Mack, and somebody. And it was like, and that was PJ's return match from injury, and he looked fantastic. But the whole funny thing is at the end, like somebody jack slapped Willie Mack, and he just went ham on everybody. He stunned 5 other people. He stunned everybody on both teams.
I would love to see the Mac live. Oh.
Yeah, and he was super nice. Matt Stryker was there last year. Cool. On Sunday, they're having the Queens of Combat wrestling card, all women's card, and there's a ECW retrospective.
That's it. I'm sold. That's it. That's it. That's it.
So
Get
listen,
your ticket, James.
So Tommy Dreamer, Shane Douglas, Francine,
Shane Douglas,
Lance Storm. There's a lot of ECW original people that are going to be there for this thing.
You know what, Zeus? How far is the drive from Orlando up to you? It's not that far, right? It's about
700 miles.
700 miles. Let's see. A 12-pack of Modelo. I should be there in 20 minutes.
That's right.
I might have to go up there, man. I might have to go up. Yeah. That sounds great. That sounds like a great weekend.
Yeah. So, and then, like I said, the Friday night is Showcase of Champions. And that's also when they've been getting Pentagon and Phoenix to come is for that Friday night show because they've been going to AAW on Saturday. So that I know Tracy, the guy that owns Wrestlecade, I know he wants to get Pentagon for a Saturday. So, hopefully we'll be able to get him for a Saturday.
I'm checking JetBlue flights right now.
Yeah, he's come the last two Showcase of Champions and been there that night, and then Phoenix was there last year, and that was in a crazy 4-way match with Andrew Everett and a couple other guys, and that really blew everybody away. Even J.J. Dillon, who was managing one of the guys in the match, was just like, he came into the ring after the match was over. He's like, I don't know if you people realize how good that match was. He's like, but I've been in this business, for 70 years, and I've never seen a match like that before in my life. I mean, can you imagine making that big of an impression on an old school guy like J.J. Dillon?
Yeah, that sounds like it's going to be a great weekend of wrestling. It sounds like it's going to be a great weekend to catch up with everybody, old school, new school. It's going to sound like it's going to be some good matches. I'm dying to see the card,
Yeah.
Because if they're going to have all that talent there, it's got to be a great card. It's got to be a great card, man, top to bottom.
Yeah, and like I said, in the year before,
everybody spoke about the Evil Desire match. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But even the year before that, they had Matt Cross, Shane Strickland, and Ricochet against Juventud, Sanjay Dutt, and Caleb Conley. And that match was the match of the night. There was 4,100 people there in the Benton Convention Center. And I bet you half of them didn't know who those guys were. But at the end of that match, everybody was on their feet in the whole place, screaming, cheering, clapping. I mean, they blew it out of the water. And that wasn't even the main event. That was not even the main event, which is crazy.
We got to do a Wrestlecade thing. Yeah, definitely.
Wrestlecade.
I'm all pumped up, man. I'm all pumped up. I'm checking JetBlue flights and fucking hotels right now, man. I'm dead serious. I'm on my tablet looking at fucking JetBlue.
There you go.
The Thanksgiving weekend, the flights.
Yeah, flying to Greensboro, not Winston, because Winston Airport is not really a airport to fly into.
Right. I was checking flying into Charlotte or even Greensboro.
Well, see, if you fly into Charlotte, that's also in a really crappy part of town.
Okay.
And it's like 90 miles away from Winston, whereas Greensboro is just 30 minutes away.
Then I'm flying into Greensboro. Then I'll be flying my search. Thank you very much.
Yeah, because I mean, it might seem like a little bit more expensive, but whatever you're going to pay an extra.
Hey, listen, man, I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about seeing the Shane Douglas, right? Because I want to hear on him live again.
I mean, the ECW retrospective is just going to be, really, really amazing.
That alone is worth the price of admission. And
that's the Sunday thing.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That sounds like a good weekend. Sounds like a great weekend.
And Mil Muertes, Cortez Castro, they're all going to be there on Saturday as well.
Zeus, you just gave me the perfect excuse.
You just gave me He'll be sitting with Buff Bagwell.
You just gave me the perfect excuse to get out of spending Thanksgiving with my family. Sorry, I gotta go to Wrestlecade. Bye.
Hey, and listen to this.
We apologize to the Sarno family.
We're gonna ruin Thanksgiving.
Yeah, they're like, that idiot bastard. Go ahead, get the hell out of here. We don't want you here.
But listen to this. All right, so also on the guest list for the they have the greatest collection of announcers alive today. They got Mean Gene Okerlund, Sean Mooney, Jim Ross. Yeah, I mean, it's like they've got Bob Caudle from
old school, old NWA. Yeah, Bob Caudle. Yeah, that's old school NWA Worldwide. Yeah.
It's just really, really nutty. Precious Paul Ellering is going to be there.
Nice.
Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. Oh, also Friday night after Showcase of Champions from like 10 to midnight across the street from the Benton Convention Center, they're having an NWO reunion. Hogan, Hall, Nash, Bagwell, and Steiner are all going to be.
Yeah, they have one down here too. They have one in Orlando too. They have an NWO reunion in Orlando going on. I'm like, maybe. But I'm definitely feeling the Wrestlecade. I'm definitely feeling this. Oh my god, I didn't think it was going to be that big.
Oh, it's huge. You're going to be able to get your picture taken wearing one of two actual Ric Flair robes.
Whoa!
There's an opportunity for that. Yeah.
What? Oh my god! That's it. That's it. The Whole Foods gangster is going to Greensboro.
Yeah. It's like the red one is one of them. It's one of the real robes, not a replica.
Oh, that's hot.
I think it's the red and silver one is the one that they're going to bring.
It says Nature Boy on the back. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Man.
But of course, because Shane Helms doesn't live too far from Winston, so he'll be there too.
The Hurricane, Sugar Shane.
Yep. Beth Phoenix. Oh, and Shane's old partner Shannon Moore is going to be there.
Oh, I've always liked Shannon Moore. He was good. I always liked him. I think they did him in Injustice in WCW.
Ultimo Dragon and Sonny Ono.
Oh, what? What?
Yep.
Come on, man. For real?
They let off. That was the first guest they announced this year was Ultimo Dragon. I'm like, you had me at Ultimo Dragon.
I'm saying, come on, what? You have Ultimo Dragon there and Sonny Ono? Oh my god!
Pay $30, man, just for that.
Ultimo Dragon is
Ultimo Dragon is Ultimo Dragon is worth the price of admission.
Isn't Ultimo facing Penta in California this weekend?
Oh my god!
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he? Are you sure, Pedro? For real?
Bean showed it to me, like the poster for some show.
That sounds like a PCW thing.
Oh, that sounds good. I'd like to check that out.
Oh, Jerry Lynn is going to be there also.
Oh, I love Jerry Lynn. Holds a special place in my heart, man. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Him and RVD, the best matches I've ever seen are those two in the ring together. And in the ECW ring.
Two people that are very special to Pedro, Demon X Bunny are going to be there.
Well, I don't mind Rosemary, to be honest. I don't have a problem with Rosemary. It's Allie.
Abdul the Butcher.
I should have had Allie for your house for your birthday, Pedro.
I don't have a problem with her personally. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. I just don't think she's that great. But go on.
She absolutely sucks. Okay, yeah.
I'm sure she's a lovely person. So, but go on.
Yeah, it's her ring work.
Yeah. Bob Backlund.
Oh,
Vampiro, Johnny Mundo, Kane, Lance Storm, One Man Gang, and Slick.
Oh, One Man Gang? Oh, Come on.
Marty the Moth.
This is going to
be Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler will be sitting together.
Yo, this is going to be really big, man.
Yeah. Ty Ajax Swagger. Barbie Blank, MVP,
wow.
Teddy Long, New Jack.
Oh, New Jack is awesome. I can listen to him tell stories all day long.
Oh, Roadkill is going to be there for the
Amish Roadkill
retrospective too.
Amish Roadkill,
Angry Amish Roadkill.
Oh, come on!
Holy moly!
Ernest the Cat Miller.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Yeah, he's funny.
He is hilarious.
Abdul the Butcher.
What?
Abby?
Yep. Sandman. You can finally buy him a beer.
Yeah, I've been drinking beer with Sandman.
Yourself from not having a beer for him.
Yeah, exactly. I finally have a chance for redemption.
Blue Meanie's coming back.
Oh. That sounds like an amazing card, man. That sounds like an amazing show, an amazing weekend.
Yeah. Terry Runnels. That new chick on Impact, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Shelly Martinez, the girl that was Ariel.
Oh, yeah. I love Shelly Martinez. She was awesome back in the day.
Yeah. So yeah, it's a I mean, this is
She was with Kevin Thorne too, wasn't she?
right. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. They were the vampire people on
And then in
that
Impact, she was. I mean,
sci-fi.
yeah, yeah.
And
What was her gimmick in TNA?
I don't know.
I forgot her gimmick in TNA. Shit.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Barbarian's going to be there.
Aha, awesome. Tonga.
I wonder if Haku's going to be there too.
Oh, I could probably sit there and listen to Haku tell stories all day too. He's supposed to be now. Is he like? Is he like the legit the toughest son of a bitch ever?
That's what all the wrestlers say. I mean,
I've heard people say that he's like the baddest ass. Period. Everybody else is like 10 steps below him.
I mean, he's nearly killed people. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, he jerked Jimmy Jack Funk's eye out of his fucking socket.
Jimmy Jack Funk. Oh my god, that stupid fucking Robin mask.
He had to wear that mask because he was missing a fucking eyeball.
Yeah. I'm so caught up in Wrestlecade. I forgot. Aren't we supposed to be talking about All In? I'm so caught up in Wrestlecade right now. I'm like, Wrestlecade is hot.
We did not.
I don't think we have time to talk about.
I don't think so. I think
we have to save all. I think we have to save All In for another show. Our apologies, Cody Rhodes. I'm on JetBlue.com right now as I speak. I'm dead serious. I'm on JetBlue.com.
Oh,
I'm
hey,
like,
this started out as a podcast and then ended up as an infomercial for wrestling.
You too can act now.
Right.
Hey, real quick update on what I was saying. It's SoCal Pro Wrestling.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
They're having Ultimo Dragon versus Penta.
Is that being streamed?
Tonight.
Is that being streamed, Pedro?
I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
That's like the PCW had Pentagon versus Pentagon and Muda tagging against it was like Hennigan and somebody last year, and I was like, oh shit. Or that might have been earlier this year.
Yeah, but I don't see any information on the poster or anything about streaming. So that's
I can never get enough of Ultimo Dragon. Never.
Right? Yeah, he was the best.
Even 10 years ago to now, I could never get enough of him. He's amazing. He's like one of the best. Period.
Yeah.
Oh, Zero said the Wendy Martinez was part of LAX. She was.
There you go. Yes, thank you, Zero. I knew. I was trying to figure out her gimmick in fucking TNA. Thank you, Zero.
I wasn't watching it at that point. Was that when they were just transitioning out of their monthly pay-per-view thing?
I think they were still doing the TNA NWA, and then they finally dropped the NWA from their name. I think it was around that time, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. Well, this was a fun show.
It was. I'm sorry. Our apologies to Alden and Cody Rhodes. We'll get to you somewhere down the line.
Hey, the great thing is we can just kind of regurgitate the artwork.
Yeah. Here it is. Bang.
Just use a Wrestlecade logo for this thumbnail.
Yeah. Because we just literally phoned it in.
Just get the Wrestlecade logo and put a couple of just put Evil East and Mil Muertes on it.
I gotta give a quick shout out. I gotta give a quick shout out to everyone in the chat. What's up, Zero? You holding it down, babe? I got a quick shout out to YYHH, Angie, the MMM show, and of course Melissa, Dante, Mil Machete, CJ Dinero, the Way Too Real Lucha Quick Party, always in the house and rocking it. I just want to show them some love.
Thanks to MMM show for making fun of me and the
MMM show for always dissing Zeus. You got the big thumbs up in my book for doing that. Thank you.
If they didn't like us, they would ignore us. So
right, exactly. Hold on right now. I got to give a big sip to Papa Cueto. Hold on. Papa Cueto, that's for you. Okay. There you go. Yeah, but Zeus, I'm gonna look into this.
Do it.
I'm gonna see if I can go up there for Thanksgiving weekend because that sounds like a hell of a show, man, for Wrestlecade.
It's gonna be that whole weekend is just crazy.
Holy shit! I was start looking. I want any info on like like VIP packages and all that shit. You know?
Yeah, and then also like if you fly into Greensboro and stay in Greensboro somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
you can ride with me to the show.
No, that awesome. That sounds even better. Even better.
Because the hotels are like already disappearing.
Hey, man! I am all done. I used to rent cars every time I travel. No more. I Uber it now. I Uber it everywhere. I don't deal with renting cars anymore. So, if I can ride with you to the show, that's awesome. Great.
Got it.
Great. I'm gonna definitely look into this, man, because it sounds like. I mean, you said Ultimate Dragon. I mean, come on, the ECW. Oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
All right,
buddy. All right. Thanks everyone for listening.
Yes, thanks.
We promise we'll do All In for real next week.
Maybe.
It gives me a chance. Maybe. I still haven't seen the last 3 matches, so it gives me a chance to do that. And,
hey, I paid for the actual pay-per-view, and I got cut off.
Oh, really?
I actually paid for the pay-per-view, and boom, I got cut off like halfway through.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
Malditos!
God damn it, Cody Rhodes!
Damn you all to hell, damn dirty ape. We'll see y'all next week. Adios.
Peace. Bye, peeps. Later. Have a good weekend, all.